recently just upgraded my desk setup to be a standing desk setup. As you can see behind me, that is my old desk, which I was using before, with the IKEA shelving unit attached to it. You can't really see the desk, just the shelving unit. Yeah, so right now I'm currently standing up at my new desk, but I'm going to show you that in a minute. But unfortunately I cannot because my camera is sitting on top of the desk setup right now, and this is how I'm going to record most of my videos from now on. So here is the standing desk setup. Right here in the middle, I've got my main computer area, and off to either of the sides, I've sort of got an area where I can put a piece of paper or set up my camera for recording or various other things that I need to do. I've dotted some plants around the desk setup. I did like these, and I'm using this one to cover up the Wi-Fi thing that I've got in the corner. Over here is a recent addition. I've got this microphone, which I bought, but it didn't work because I tried to put it on top of the camera and then shotgun it, but that didn't work very well. So what I did is I bought an arm and a cable so I can now reattach that to my camera, and I can put the microphone up. This is how I had it before, actually, in the starting part. I put it all the way up there, and then I can just use that as a sort of overhead microphone, and that was my idea because it will attach to the standing desk, and it has the arm so I can get it just high enough so it'll be above my head. So it can be like one of those boom arm microphones, but without actually having to get a whole booming stand with like, some of them use like sandbags and stuff. I don't need any of that. So as for the cables, behind my desk I've got a bunch of things such as a light here, there's a charging pad with my AirPods on it, and there's also a Google Home Mini in the corner, a red one, and I've got a USB-C charging cable for my camera and my keyboard. Now under here I've got this power bar, which is going to the one power outlet, and here's my Ethernet cable as well, and the other cable coming out of the power outlet is for the Wi-Fi. So I've got all the cables coming to this power bar, and then I've sort of neatly tied them all up so they're all coming up behind the desk towards where my main computer area is. Off to the left side, I've got a few things here which I keep. I've got toothpicks for cleaning my teeth, a spare hard drive thing, and just sometimes I put my things here which I will take with me during the day, such as like money and sunglasses, which is what I've currently got there. I always keep a water bottle at my desk so that I drink, because it's important to stay hydrated. I should actually call this 2023 healthy desk setup, because it's all about, I've got like plants and water and standingness on my desk, which is good for you. Now something which you've also probably noticed on my desk, which is over here, I can't really get the camera to it that well. Okay, I just adjusted my camera, but this is sort of a small coin collection, which is a decorative item but is also quite distracting sometimes. I've just got a bunch of like random coins on here, mostly American and Canadian. There's a bunch of old pennies, if I can get that to focus. Hang on. There's a bunch of old pennies here. American starting off, and then some 1940s pennies, Canadian, and then I've got this really weird one. It says 1936 on it, and it looks weird. And I found that amongst 3,000 pennies that I looked through, which took me like 8 hours and probably was not worth it. So anyways, there's that. And if you want to know what I actually used to build the main computer setup, which I put in the middle, I've got a Philips monitor, which I don't remember the name of, and I'll link all of these in the description so you can find out what was there, and if I didn't link it, you can ask me in the comments. I've got a MacBook Air, an Anchor sort of adapter, which I use for putting the SD card from the camera in it. I've got the MX Master Keys something keyboard, which is very wide, and I've got this other Logitech mouse, which it was called like a triathlon mouse or something. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll link it. I've got a giant Corsair mouse pad, which is just absolutely massive. And if you're wondering how big this desk actually is, because it's a giant desk, it's 71 inches wide by 30 inches deep. And I paid for it too, but I wanted the extra space so that I can not only have a dual monitor computer setup on here, sort of dual monitor, but I can also have a space next to it to do some homework type activities after school, or if I just have a notepad or a paper, I can just jot some things down without having to go to like a Notion page or a notes page and write them digitally. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera back now. Alright, that's all for this video. I don't think I'm gonna be upgrading my desk setup again anytime soon, but I may perhaps do some cable management things under my desk setup. Not super exciting. Other than that, this video is over. So subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos in existence on YouTube, and like the video if you like the desk setup and you maybe want to see another video about it, and goodbye.